It's the par 5 17th, and they wanted us to play from the backs, but no thanks. It's a perfect day. I think I drove it a little too far. I was not expecting to bomb one out of the gate.
My problem when I'm playing with
This green is pretty tough. It's got a huge false front.
Why is a cop here?
the gal working on that, you know?
I don't know.
So are you a bit of a historian? You certainly know about the history and tradition maybe of this golf course.
Yes.
What do you feel about the history and tradition?
Like that, but you know, 5 more yards on 15 would have gone up there nicely, close to the pin. 5 more yards on 16 would have probably got up within 20 feet. Gave it a good run, and you know, once again, I think I've had 2 second place finishes at the US Open, a 4th, an 8th, and something else. So I mean, it's just been words about it. And he had 683 weeks at number 1. It's staggering. It really is staggering just to sit there and go 683 to really be on top of your game, be at the top of the world, is win tournaments, win major tournaments like the PGA, and try to stay. I have to have someone call. If I go out on a date with Ellie and it's really late, and I have someone call and they say, Jason, I look really tired and that, didn't I? Yeah, beat me up. Even though it was, I shot 20 under, it made it look easy. It was a tough week. It was really, and then frustratingly, it came up short the putt that I hit, and obviously I held the 54-hole lead at the US. Great driving along the straight, being able to hit, drive a wedge into the par 5 11th hole twice, 2 days in a row. I mean, the drive went down. I would have played well and beat it because it just felt so good that week.
You say it felt so good, but you also said it was the hardest round of golf that you've ever played.
Yeah, going from, and I piped it down the middle on 9, and you know, it's just coming off a bogey on 8, and I piped it down the middle, and if I did not get that up and down, I'm letting these guys come back in, especially Jordan with how he's playing. Brendan Grace was playing great up until I think he made a double 10. But the sacrifice now lived like a champion later. When I was little, that stuck out in my head for some reason. I can't remember who told me that. And I read a book about Tiger Woods at 5 o'clock every morning when I was 14 and a half, and practice. Get up to 32 and a half hours a week of practice with school, and from her, I don't get much of anything from my dad, so, which is fine, but you know, a lot of the stuff that you see in me,
More to come.
well, it's just body-wise, I'd like to, I'm probably more so around a 185, but I'd like to get big. I didn't start taking care of myself, because you know, the biggest thing for me was I kept on getting injured, and I really, yeah, my trainer says I'm at least a year and a half away. So,
How much longer are you going to keep it up? You're going to play 10 more years?
when I get to 40, I would like to see where I'm at in my career, because I might want to go and play. I might go, you know what, I'm done. It's over when you don't want to improve anymore. It's over when you're done improving yourself on and off the golf course. I'm okay with that, because you have to be in this game of golf. It's a very individual game, and it isn't enough. 10 wins, like I said, after the players, I look at the stat on TV. He's won 10 times, not enough. I've got to win more than that. I've got to win big. Before the last round, he goes, just use it. He's talking about having a deeper focus, and I said, well, how do you do that? And he goes, focus on getting actual golf shots going to be like. So I always ask myself a question. I'm like, if you ask yourself a question like, what does a pink elephant look like in your head? Immediately. So I struggled to see it when I had my eyes open, but when I closed my eyes, I could see everything. And then from there, I was very deliberate that.
If not, we've probably got some ideas.
Yeah, so, well, witchetty grubs, you got those witchetty grubs on there? So
You actually know what the name of that worm is.
yeah, it's a witchetty grub, you eat it.
Okay, who eats?
Bush in Australia, you've got nothing to eat, you eat that thing, for sure. Just some protein, I guess. And,
You've had witchy grubs more than once?
I think there might be an opportunity there with meat pies, because I absolutely love meat pies. I used to, quick story, every day I wake up and eat 2 meat pies. Freezer, like frozen, and I used to put them in the microwave, just nuke them, and I used to eat meat pies in the morning, and that's why I was chubby. And Foster's, and man, that's just like, you may as well drink cat urine. It's not, it doesn't really come back. I mean, it does, but it comes back fast, so you got to try and catch it right, because you might chop off a few fingers.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really about to give a gift.
So maybe we'll talk to Ellie about what the gift will be during the Champions Dinner.
Yeah.
All right, easily, you have a terrific sense of humor.
First time I cried on the golf course. Like, of joy. Yeah, I've cried plenty of times where I've like, complete frustration and sadness. Non-hairy face, Jason.
You like
for some reason I've got a hairy face right now. My wife likes
Hairy face?
She likes hairy face,
Okay.
and she likes long hair too. I heard that if you had a beard, that it'd be slimming, but it's not.
I've not heard that. So what do you like better? The Australian national rugby team or the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Yeah. Oh, that's tough. I'll probably do all of these. Kind of heartbreak. A long heartbreak. But,
Speaking of the Cavaliers, I understand you met LeBron James.
Yeah. And that thing came in, and he came in fast. I mean, the ball came in, and we're like, sitting there going, oh, the ball's coming, and then all of a sudden LeBron James comes flying out. I'm like, what's he doing? But, yeah, I explain it this way every time someone talks to me about LeBron James and Ellie and all that stuff. Is like walking in through a gates of golf tournament. You have a small percentage of getting hit by my golf ball. Small percentage, but it happens, and he was doing to be honest, he from here to here. I mean, these big, heavy plastic like guards. Like I guess from people elbowing him or something. That's, I don't know. I mean, that's because I pushed him off belly. So that's one thing I know about him that I'm sure everyone knows about him. But I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just it's pretty interesting. I mean, yeah.
Quickly then, next slide. All right.
Georgie Gregan.
So pick one, Georgie.
Oh, I think we're total different sports here. Oh, Georgie Gregan, he represented Australia so good. I mean, George is, he's up there. He was great.
Hall of Famer.
Yes.
All right. Next slide. Aussie rules.
For 10 years. I love American sports. Always loved American sports. But if anyone ever has the opportunity to go to an this morning with Rory, it's understandable. I was saying earlier in the media that I was looking past that, but also looking to have some more babies. I mean, it's just that's it. So I respect, but also understanding that it's a life decision that you have to make just in case there's a small percentage that it will happen, but it's a decision that some today, but it's once I get together and I'm able to talk to Biden family members, because family, and that kind of, I just started looking at myself differently. I started seeing, instead of, I said this earlier, like instead of, and that kind of changed the belief system in me, because I just started seeing, instead of seeing my name as a second place, name, I saw myself as a winner. Won the RBC Canadian, went on to win the PGA Championship. From there, I had the confidence, but then also had the belief that I could win out there.
Had a hole-in-one competition today, ladies and gentlemen, this morning at the golf outing, number 16, and nobody won the Mercedes. But two lucky people in this room right now are sitting on gift certificates for the golf course.